MD Prepper here, talking more about homemade winemaking for prepping. This time we're talking about initial kits, initial gear. Now, you can always go out and buy most of your gear, onesie twosies and whatever you need from Amazon or somewhere like that. Can you do that? Yeah, you can, but I would suggest some supervision, somebody who knows what they're doing before you do that. What I would recommend overall is going out and go ahead and purchasing a basic winemaking kit. Those are going to run you anywhere between $70 to $130 or so, based on what you're going to buy and what you need. Those are going to come primarily in a 5 or 6 gallon kit. Now what I mean by that is the primary and secondary fermenters are going to be 5 or 6 gallons. You're going to get a 5 or 6 gallon plastic jug or plastic 5 gallon bucket for primary fermentation, and you're going to get a 5 or 6 gallon carboy right here for secondary fermentation. I don't think that's a very good place to start out just because it's not that economical. 5 gallons of wine is roughly 25 bottles of wine. That's a lot of wine. I would hate to screw that up and have to pour it out. Now, homemade winemaking is still very inexpensive, but 5 gallons is a lot. What I would recommend once you go ahead and buy your kit is to go ahead and buy stuff for 1 gallon or 2 gallon fermentation. Go ahead and get some 2 gallon containers here for primary fermentation with your lid there, and go ahead and get at least 4 of these jugs, okay, for secondary fermentation. 1 gallon jugs. 1 gallon is the easiest way to do things. A lot of your recipes are in 1 gallon at a time. I don't feel so bad about pouring out 4 to 5 bottles of wine. I feel bad about pouring out 25. Once I'm getting my confidence level up, I may go for the bigger ones. What else you're going to get in this kit? You're going to get some corks. You're going to get a corker, obviously necessary, hydrometer, some chemicals and things like that, Camden tablets, pectin, etc., whatever you need. Now, that's going to be basic, but what I would definitely recommend if you're getting into this from the start, the early end, is to get the additional fruit wine kit. They have an add-on that you can buy. Roughly $30 to $50, depending on what you buy. It's going to be a lot of other chemicals you're going to need, and enzymes, things like that, because fruit wines are the easiest ones to make. They're just simpler, they're easier, they don't require all the aging, they're short wines, they're short use wines, you're going to drink them quickly. You can share them with your friends. This apple wine, that type of stuff is where you want to start. You don't want to go for the high-end frou-frou stuff, in my opinion. Now, you're going to get this great little recipe book for various fruit wines. This book has everything in the world in it. Everything I have used and every recipe I've done out of this, I think we're at 5 or 6, has been excellent wine. Again, I'm not the big wine drinker, but for your average Joe, it's very good. I'm not looking for some high-end French stuff. Fruit wines are easier. They're an easier place to start. So go ahead and get that kit as well. So what you need, the initial kit, go ahead and add on the fruit wine kit, and go ahead and get yourself 4 of your standard 2 gallon buckets and 4 of your standard 1 gallon jugs. That's going to give you a great start. You say, well, I don't want that much wine. Well, once you get the bug and you start doing this, you're going to rotate things. You're going to want to experiment. That's an easy way to do it. 2 places I've used with great success and very happy with is Midwest Brewing and Northern Brewing. I'll post those links to them in the comments below. Similar prices, great shipping, etc. One thing I liked about Northern Brewing is when I opened the first box of their product, they had a sticker on the inside that said, "I hope you like awesome," because you just got a box of it. Nice touch. Anyway, this is the start. I'm going to continue on this topic. Hope you found this at least somewhat interesting. MD Prepper out.